But let us think, women. It is not about sex. Sex doesn't make relationship. Love making makes relationship. And sometimes love making can just be words. You can just sit on the chair and talk to each other. And hold each other, embrace each other, hug each other, look at each other on the faces. And you just love the man or you love the woman that you are in. You don't have to penetrate each other to mean that you love each other. A man doesn't have to penetrate you to prove to you that he's a man enough. A woman doesn't have to go dog style, I don't know, a cuckoo danger style, I don't know. Come on, guys, to prove that she's a woman enough in bed. Sometimes people come into our life to use us, and those are the men that are gonna come into your life and use you. And that one night is gonna be a night that you will never ever forget in your life. And once they are gone, you will always be regretting, why did I give this man my life? Why did I get into this relationship? Guys, my thing has become this. Are you seeing this? It has become this because this man never loved you. He just wanted to use you. He wanted to take what you have. He saw your beauty. He never saw your soul. He never saw your heart. He never thought that you can make a good wife. You can become a mother to his children. What he saw was a beautiful woman laying on bed. He makes you look like this. I hope you understand what I mean. When he leaves, you are this. Can you think about that, women? Can we just think about that and realize that, we have a life to live. We have a body to maintain. It is a temple of God. And apart from being a temple of God, it is something, it is a present, it is a gift. Your body is a gift that you're going to give to your husband. It is a gift you're going to give to your wife. Okay? So, what are you going to give to him? This? See, this is what you're going to offer to your husband? Is this what you're going to offer? Let's just talk facts. Let us be people who can understand that we have a lot of people outside here who want to use us. And that's it. But again, sometimes I also go slow with my teachings. I go slow and I ask myself that sometimes I want to tell a woman that, you will be like this. But then, these are two people who met and they want to use themselves. They want to use each other. How are you going to advise such kind of a person? The only wrong thing that you are doing when you are two people who want to use each other is that you are making the world too difficult for those people who are so serious with relationships. Because once you have used each other and you leave each other, the thing is you have destroyed a man and this man has destroyed a woman. So you are going to meet a man outside there. This man that is being destroyed is going to meet a woman who is so innocent. And another woman who has been destroyed is going to meet a man who is so innocent. And that spirit of usage and spirit of, not being loyal starts to get into other people. Somebody is saying, Mungu nisaidie nijue thamani yangu. If at all people would know their worth, we will not be crying in relationships. I tell people so much that people don't cry. People cry because they opened their legs and they are this. They are thinking that how can I get my virginity back? There is no way. You have lost it and you lost it to a man who never loved you. You have lost it. It is big. It is now a cup. It is not as tight as it was. And that's why people cry. That's why people say that I will never love again. That's why people say men are dogs. Men are just same. Because we don't know how to close this. And men, I'm coming to you. Men call women bitches because they have lost the self-esteem as a man. You have lost your self-esteem. You are thinking that the only way a woman can accept to be your girlfriend or your woman is using money. So you have put all your trust in your money. You have pushed all your trust in cars that you are going to hire. Men today go to rent a car, and they hire a car to go seduce women. A man works so hard. A man toils the whole day. You work in a hot sun. You work throughout the day, 12 hours standing. People abuse you. People come with the cars. The cars are hot. I know, like in the Gulf here, sometimes you're working as a security guard. The cars are very hot. The car is coming next to you. You're trying to tell this guy that, sir, excuse me, sir, you're not allowed to go through this parking. Sir, you need to go to the other parking. He's saying, I will go through this parking whether you like it or not. The car is emitting heat. The heat is, all the heat is coming into your body just to get a token of money. And this money, after getting it, because you lost self-esteem, you want to use this money to get a woman. You know why? Just because a woman has a hole that you want to go into. So you use your money to get this hole. And once you get it, because this woman also is a woman who looks for money, and she gives you the hole that you're looking for, and tomorrow you find that she's giving this hole to another person again, then now you start calling women dogs. Women are not dogs. Or maybe, sorry, you start calling women bitches. They are not bitches. You only got a bitch because you are a dog. I hope I'm speaking to somebody. You see, we are working so hard. I know how hard it is outside here. Some of the men are in a construction company, and you see, in Bahrain, sometimes temperatures go up to 50 degrees Celsius. 50 degrees Celsius. You can boil an egg outside. You can just put it in water and boil it. And that temperature, people are working outside under that temperatures. And after getting maybe something like 150 Bahrain dinar, you want to use 50 BD to buy a woman. You want to use this money to lure a woman into your life. And once they eat your money, because they are women who love money, they don't fall for you, they fall for your money. Sometimes you are ugly in front of them. They feel that you are, and I've heard it. I'm not just talking about things I've never heard. I've heard women talking about it. Oh, sometimes a woman tells you that, sometimes even when I'm sleeping with that guy, I try to not even open my eyes because I can't take his face. He's so ugly. I'm just with him because of his money. Sometimes I go to bed, I don't even feel that I'm sleeping with a man. I just I just have to do it because I won't pay my rent without him. For you, you are thinking that, she loves me. Oh, I got a lady. But you're paying rent. It's only rent you're paying. When you will realize that there's another person also who is paying internet, or there's another person who pays for food, then you start calling women bitches. But then, my brother, you went for a bitch because you are a dog who doesn't believe in yourself. You don't believe in what you have. You don't respect yourself. You don't know your self-worth. You don't know that there's a woman somewhere who can love you even without giving a single coin. You have put all your trust in money. You have put all your trust in your car because you want to rent a car that you cannot afford. You go rent it, then you move around there to go please this woman. You get an accident, the insurance takes all your money or half of your salary just because you wanted to please a woman. And then once the money has been taken away from you, you can't pay the rent you used to pay. And then the woman says that because you can't pay me, they start to remind you how ugly you are. That's the time now you will receive a message from WhatsApp, and the same lady who was calling you, oh, my hubby, my daddy, my darling, they will start reminding you how ugly you are. They will remind you that you are even just pretending and you don't even have money that you're talking about. You just rent a car, you don't even have a car. They will they will remind you when that time comes, because they came into your life to use you, not to help you, to improve you, not to put something into your life, but to take it away. And people don't realize this. The problem is, we are wise, we are clever, we went to school, but understanding some little things, people don't just get it. People don't get it. And as a woman, When a man comes to you with a rental car, every time he rents a car to come to you, tell him, Habibi, you can use a red bus. Habibi, you can pay a taxi. Stop renting a car because you don't own one. Save this money and buy a car, even if it is a second hand like I bought. I bought a used car. I did not go to a showroom and bought a new car. I saved money and bought a used car that I could afford so that I can drive my own car. Yesterday I woke up in the morning, a day before yesterday, and I got my car scratched. But I don't know who scratched it. It was in the parking and it was scratched. It is mine. I did not rent it. It doesn't give me a headache. I call the insurance to repair it. Or I use my money if I can repair it to repair it. Nobody is going to tell me that, because you scratched the car, now we have to deduct this money from your credit card to repair the car. Tell your boyfriend to save the money he's misusing in renting cars so that in the next 2 years he can afford a car and he can drive you safely without, having pressure. Okay? I hope what I'm saying here is helping somebody. I don't want to pressure people. I don't want to talk about things that don't help people. But I want that once I do my life, at least somebody's life is going to change. I personally don't know. The last point that I wrote, some of these people that I'm talking about today, you can help them. You see, sometimes you have a woman that you help. Let's forget about the money. You help them. You are there for them. You are always present. When they are sick, you are there for them. When they want something, you give them. When they want your attention, you are there for them. When they text, you text back. You're always present for them. But that time you will want them to be present for you, they will never be there. When you will want help, they will never help. They don't help you. This is what I want to tell you. You have a backbone. You see, you have a backbone here. Stop breaking it. Stop breaking your backbone for somebody who will never give you a plaster. Stop breaking your backbone for somebody who will never give you that massage when you want it. We have people outside here who are gonna break your backbone. Man, we have women here who, sometimes I talked about a man who's gonna take you a marathon throughout the night. We have some women who will never be satisfied. They will break your backbone. They will break your backbone. Don't just think that it's only men who, turns you left and right. There are women who, they have been turned left and right for 40 years or for the last 20 years. You will get them thinking that you got a babe. You got your mommy. When you get to the house with them, man, you will come until you come blood. They will never be satisfied. They want to break your backbone. You will hurt. I'm telling you, you need to stop hurting. You need to stop hurting because of a man or a woman who will never have your back. Stop hurting for a man or a woman who will never have your back. Once your backbone is broken, they will leave for another man. Keep on laughing, guys. Keep on laughing. But I'm telling you, it is very difficult to find somebody who is going to tell you this because people are scared. Even we have our pastors, we have our religious leaders, we have our politicians, we have people like our parents. They will never tell us this. Then once you go to that room, because you are a Christian, you are born in Christian family, and you are told that you will do a wedding, and as a church we will organize a wedding for you, and we will take you to Kute, Tendereza, and all the rest, and singing and dancing. And then you get to that house, you have never been there. My dear, you are a man and you've never been there. And you get this woman because she came back to church after doing all the shit. After doing all the shits, we run to the church and then we get salvation. My dear, even with salvation, it is only that God is going to forgive you all your sins. But this remains the same. It will never tighten up because you got salvation. If they were what they were, My good friend, my brother, after the first 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, your backbone will not be there. And you will be wondering what happened. Because you were never taught, but I will teach you here. Sometimes we have to be cautious. Sometimes we have to think beyond what people just talk about. Because nobody's going to tell you some of these things. And these things people fear talking about them. But it is what is killing this generation. Because somebody's going to tell you that sex is something so bad, sex is a sin. So you are growing knowing that sex is a sin. Then when you get to adult, you get married. Now a man wants to introduce you to sex in the house. How are you going to accept this sinful thing? We need to teach people that sex is a great thing. It is not a sin. It becomes a sin when people start doing it with people they are not married to. But when you scare people every day, every now and then in church, in the front of church, oh, sex is a sin, don't, you caution people. And the people you are cautioning, the next day they come, their stomach is here. Are we really helping this generation? You keep on telling this generation, the youths in church, you keep on telling them that you have to what do you call it? To abstain. You have to abstain. You should never be closer to men. You should never, when a man does this, and then after 2 weeks, after 3 months, they are there. The stomach is full. Teach these people that sex is a great thing. It's the most beautiful thing you can have in this world. But it has got its time. Don't scare them, because the more you scare people, the more people become curious to understand. To understand what exactly, why are people, why is this one, why are they telling us not to? They will want to taste. That's why even Eve, when he was told, don't eat from all these trees, but this fruit, never eat it. That is the fruit that Eve went for. Imagine if nobody told her not to eat that fruit and just kept it somewhere. She could not have eaten it. But because we are human beings who are always curious, we want to try. We want like, let me just try. And that's how men will tell you, no, they told you. No, sometimes, the reason why I talk about this and I tell this, I was once in a church group and as a youth, and I saw what was happening there. Sundays, we are like this. We play the keyboard, we even teach, we even read the Bible, we preach, we do that, and we sing, and the Holy Spirit comes. People say the Holy Spirit came. And in the evening or the next day, me and the sister, me and the choir leader or the other us, we are doing this behind the pastor, behind the curtains, behind our parents. Who knew it was happening? Nobody. People knew it's happening, but what used to happen? We assume it's not happening. When you try to talk about it, you get excommunicated from the church. But we have to talk about it. We have to tell people that these things are not right, but they are right at a certain time. So people, today I was talking about being careful about people who are coming into your life to use you instead of coming into your life to put something into your life. And these are the points that I talked about. I said that some people don't come into your life to love you. They come automatically to use you. People will come into your life mentioning love, telling you that I've been dating for so many times. Now I'm ready to love. I'm ready to marry. I don't want to waste so many times. Why were you wasting your time? And the people you are wasting time with, the people you are dating, where are they? Go and take them. Go back to them and ask for forgiveness and take them. Why would you want to take me now? Somebody comes. You see, sometimes, guys, sometimes this is how we lose it. Somebody comes into your life and tells you that, I've been dating. Now I'm tired. If it is doing this, I've done it. If he is tired of doing it, let him go back to the people he was doing with and get a life from there. Why would he come to you now that he has done and gotten tired? Now he wants to... Come on. When you fall into this trap, and especially women fall into it because a man comes and tells you that, I just want somebody to marry now. I've done everything. If it is sex, I've done it. If it is money, I've given to so many ladies. If it is dating, I've dated a Luo, I've dated a Luya, I've dated a Kikuyu, I've dated a Kamba, I've dated a white woman, I've dated a Jamaican, I've dated a South Korean, I've dated a Chinese. Now I'm ready to marry. Go back to the people you are dating and ask them that, what? We have done this for a long time now. Let us settle down and marry. Hello, I hope I'm communicating something. When somebody approaches you and tells you that he's done it all, now he's ready to settle down, let him go and settle with the people he was using before. Because you cannot use people and leave them this way. And I hope you understand what I mean here. You leave them this way. You see this circle? You get in a relationship with somebody and you leave them this way, and then you go somewhere looking for the one that is this way, that now you are telling this, that you know what, I made the other ones this, now I just want this one to make my wife. Never. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So these people don't come to bring into your life anything. They come to take from your life whatever they have seen. The people you have to be careful about are people who come into your life to take something. They don't come to bring something. You see, when you are approaching somebody, this is what I always tell people. When you are approaching a woman, or you are approaching a man, or a man approaches you, this is what happens. You approach them to give them something. You approach them to help them improve their lives. And one thing, women and men, that I want you to understand, if you have a man or a woman in your life who never discusses about progress in your life, they don't ask you what is your future, what are you thinking about your future, hey, we got a salary last month, what are you planning to do with your salary, hey, I saw you yesterday trying to do this, what is your program with it, what are you trying to, these are people who came to take and not to add. There are people you have to be very careful about. So, number 3, they don't see you as a person, but they see you as an opportunity. When you're falling in love with somebody, you are not falling in love with a thing. You're falling in love with a human being. So sometimes people fall in love with you because you have a job. And this is what I want to tell you. You see, there are these ladies and men who will always tell you that, you know what, I found you when you had nothing. Now you have gotten something, you have started to change. That is a woman who never loved you. When a woman tells you, and especially those who come to me for coaching and they tell me that, you know what, I found that guy without nothing. Now he has gotten a job, he is changing. You never loved that guy. You never loved him because you still have something in your mind that you saw him without something. You see, when you are going to love somebody, you are loving that person. He is complete. He has everything in him. So when you are coming to me to tell me that he had nothing, then you never loved him. You loved him because he had nothing. I want somebody to understand this point. Sometimes people fall in love with men or women because they don't have anything. So they want to control them. And that is why people will tell me that, I loved him without nothing. Now he's getting something. He's changing. He is not changing. You are the one who is changing because you never saw him. You saw his poverty. You saw his lack of job. You saw his lameness. You saw his, you saw something apart from him. You saw an opportunity. There's a time that a certain lady before, long time back in 2013, I guess it was 2013 or 2015. There's this lady who came to me and that time I had not even started coaching people, but I remember her statement. She was like, I love this guy because, there's no parents to disturb us. He's an orphan, his mother died, his father died. So it is easy for me to love him because I don't have parents. Parents sometimes don't love women. So there's nobody who's going to come here to dictate us. I looked at this lady back then, and I did not comment. I just went away. Today, they are no longer together. They didn't even get married. Because she was in love with this guy because this guy was an orphan. Because this guy never had parents. So she was thinking that because this guy doesn't have a parent, there's no one to control him. When he wants money to take to her parents, she will get. And, those are the things. Sometimes these people come because they have seen opportunity. They don't see us as human beings. Sometimes these people you have to be careful about, they love you because they have seen something that they can take away from you. For example, and I'm sorry to say this, girls, sometimes girls look at you and they see that, This guy is already old, you know, he's in his 60s, and his estates are already there. He's built this, he's got cars. Look, oh, his garage has got 20 cars, and he's got apartments in Canada, he's got apartments in the UK, and this guy is already 70 years. I'm only 22 years old. You know what? I'm going to get married to this guy because soon I'm going to inherit all this wealth. Be very careful, young man. Be very careful, woman. Sometimes you are 60 years of age, a woman, this man is 27 years old or 25 years old. You think he loves you so much. He loves you because he has seen opportunity. There's something that he has seen that he wants to take away from you. There's something that he has seen that he wants to inherit. Sometimes you are 70 years old man and trying to lure this woman into your life, and she says yes and she accepts your ring, not because she loves you. It is because she has seen your estate. It is because she has seen that she can inherit whatever you are going to leave behind. And lastly, they are loyal to the benefits that comes with you and not you. Sometimes people are not loyal because of you. They are loyal because there are some benefits that comes with you. They are loyal to you because you can pay their rent. They are loyal to you because you love their kids that they came with and you are paying school fees for those kids. They are loyal to you because you gave them job or you have a job opportunity for them. They are loyal to you because you know how to screw it in bed and you can go with them throughout the night without complaining. As a woman, you don't cry about your backbone. You are still flexible. You can go doggy. You can go, all those styles. That's why they are loyal to you. I'm telling you, when you will break your backbone, they will be gone. When you lose your job, they will be gone. When you don't have that kind of a look, sometimes you get accident and you burn your face that they were loyal to, they will leave. When the doctors will tell you that, my dear, you have diagnosed with cancer and you will not live in the next 10 years, they will be gone. They are not loyal to you. They are loyal to what they are getting from you. Lastly, they will never be there for you, no matter how hard you try to be there for them. They will never help you, no matter how hard you help them. They will never. They will never do anything for you, no matter how hard you try. These are people users, and you've got to run for your dear legs. Run, run, run. Thank you guys for coming to my live. My name is Johngora. I'm the motivator. And on TikTok, I'm called Gora or Teasers. I'm always coming here live with you guys to try to teach you the little things that I've learned in life through experience, through coaching, and through just talking to brothers and sisters here and there and trying to solve cases. So Queen Shahagaito says that I missed your show. Don't worry, Queen, you know very well that my YouTube is there. This show will be on my YouTube tomorrow very early in the morning. If you missed it, it is a very great show that you have to watch and to help you learn why people are using you, and you have to be careful with them. My YouTube channel is Johngora, and guys, we are 80 right now, and this is my polite request from you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This helps me. It helps me. I don't want to tell you that it doesn't help me. It helps me because when you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you watch my videos and you like them, you share them with other people, I get some little payments from YouTube because my channel is monetized, so I get some to earn something. Those are the things that make me buy the bundles, by the way, to do these lives for you. I do lives here for free, but you can go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and watch the videos. Those videos also are going to help you to grow, and let us grow together. If you have a question, you have something, you want to ask me something at a personal level, you fear to share it here. Evangelist George, thank you so much for being here, brother. Thank you, Gora, you have spoken it well. It is my pleasure, Evangelist George. Raymond, also, you have been with me throughout the day. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you.